of junk. Oh, God! Jeez, rough landing. Hey there, Mr. Icarus here. You may remember about a year ago, I introduced a Kickstarter for a project known as FPS, First-Person Shooter, a documentary that aimed to celebrate the genre of FPS all the way from its inception all the way up to current day, featuring interviews with absolute titans of the industry, the creators of Doom, Quake, Unreal, Deus Ex, GoldenEye, Halo. The list genuinely goes on. Not to mention, Dave Oshry is there too. Hi, Dave. All in all, they've managed to film over 45 interviews with FPS gaming legends, and as you might imagine, that's going to lead to a bit of a hefty runtime. This is going to be over 3 hours long, and I'm pleased to say that that is no longer a hypothetical because they have finished production. They are now firmly in the post-production phase, and if you missed the opportunity to support this project when it began, now is a fantastic time for you to drop back in because they're doing the next stage of fundraising via Indiegogo. There's a variety of tiers for you to choose from the digital-only Duke Nukem, which will get you a copy of the doc, all the way up to the luxury Kate Archer executive producer edition, which, yes, gets you that credit itself, as well as all the merch, as well as 2 tickets to the premiere, and, oh god, man, I wish I had that kind of money. Regardless of the tier, you all get access to the FPS Doc Discord community. There's a variety of things going on that'll make it worthwhile, including interviews, special guest question and answer sessions, and insights into the production of the doc itself. It's a genuinely cool project, one that I'm happy to lend some support to, and if you'd like to lend a hand as well, that Indiegogo link can be found in the description below. But anyway, I've yacked on long enough. Please enjoy this brand new trailer for FPS, the first-person shooter documentary.
Let's rock.
The opportunity to create a new medium of expression comes along once a century.
The very earliest version was a maze.
That first-person perspective just captivated.
The closest thing you can be to being in reality.
I always had a vision of wanting to be inside the world and being able to freely move around.
It was really cool because I had not seen that perspective on a computer monitor before.
I was like, wow, this is the future of video gaming.
How do you want your audience to react to this character? Do you want to see them, or do you want to be them? Be them.
Why don't we just make a 3D version of Castle Wolfenstein?
Coolest thing I had ever seen in my entire life.
It blew my mind that I actually got to be there. Eye level. Oh god.
Descent has 360-degree rotation.
The drunken missiles.
Bounce around on bounce pads.
Turn yourself into a dog.
I heard about the BFG. You know what that stands for?
Big fucking gun.
Oh shit.
Doom was such a statement.
Just hit like a freight train.
Playing that network was just mind-blowing.
When you move, a little message went out to everybody.
We pioneered online gaming.
We fight against other clans.
Play over a local area network.
They're all over the net. There's servers running 24 hours.
You have to call each other. What's the IP for your server?
I remember the magic of that moment.
Understanding that we were in the same world.
Watching the victor's feet run back and forth in front of you.
Quake was such a big revelation.
It was amazing looking.
Originally, a lot more like a role-playing game.
The hands in GoldenEye, of course, are all boxes because they have to hold guns.
Nintendo says don't try and do 3D first-person shooters. We kind of just ignored that.
We came up with a system of double kill, multi-kills.
Tom Clancy said, if you do the game, I'll do the book.
I wanted the individual team members to be believable.
We wanted to do something that felt alive and real, and you are a part in it.
Sphere was supposed to feel like an action movie.
We wanted to give people a planetary battle.
They hadn't seen anything like it before.
You were Duke, and he was a badass.
I'm looking good.
When Half-Life came out, it changed everything.
It wasn't the story, it was the way the story was told.
We had something special with Halo. We had to build the greatest game ever.
This character felt like it could tackle an army.
The essence of a great first-person shooter
is kick-ass weapons.
A world that sucks you into the experience.
I want to be a badass. Go into these events with just a whole bunch of people who just want to play video games. It was like my people.
First-person shooters helped us get us to where we are.
Storytelling advancements have come from first-person shooters. That's true. People have gone above and beyond everything that we did, and the world's better for it.
It's important that people make the things that they burn to make.
The most badass video games ever made. This is FPS.
Come get some.
I don't want to rip your head off and shit down your neck, so help us out on Indiegogo. Help fund this FPS documentary.
Fantastic.